The first thing I noticed when I woke up was the sound of breathing that wasn't my own. It came from the corner of the room. Slow, deliberate, heavy. The kind of breathing you hear when someone is standing still, trying not to move, but wanting you to know they're there. I lay frozen beneath the thin quilt, staring at the red glow of my digital clock. 3:17 a.m. The numbers pulsed faintly, each second stretching longer than the last. I held my breath. The breathing continued. I live alone. I've lived alone for 5 years. I reminded myself of that over and over like a mantra. No roommates, no visitors, no one who could be standing in the dark of my bedroom. The house is old. It creaks, it settles, it complains. But this wasn't wood expanding or pipes shifting. This was patient, listening. Then it stopped. I exhaled slowly, my chest burning, and told myself I'd been dreaming. Nightmares have followed me ever since I moved back into my childhood home. The doctor says it's unresolved grief. Familiar spaces reopening old wounds. I call it guilt. I sat up and reached for the lamp. That's when I saw the footprints. They were barely visible in the dust on the floor. Bare feet, long and narrow. Not mine. They started at my bedroom door and ended right beside my bed, facing me. My stomach dropped. I slid out of bed and followed them into the hallway. Every print was clear, intentional, as if whoever made them knew exactly where they were going. They stopped at the bathroom. The door was closed. I never closed it. I stood there longer than I want to admit, my hand hovering over the knob. Memories pressed in. The locked door. The sound of running water. My sister calling my name from the other side. My throat tightened. Hello? I whispered. Nothing answered. I opened the door. The bathroom was empty. No moisture. No footprints. No window. Just the mirror above the sink, fogged like someone had just stepped out of a hot shower. Words were carved into the condensation. Why did you leave me? I didn't. I said aloud before I could stop myself. My voice broke. I tried. I swear, I tried. The words began to drip and fade, the mirror clearing inch by inch until I was staring at my own reflection. Pale, shaking, terrified. That's when I noticed the bruises forming around my neck. Dark fingerprints surfaced beneath my skin, tightening as I watched. I clawed at my throat, gasping, but there were no hands. Only pressure. Invisible. Crushing. Just as my vision began to blur, it stopped. I collapsed to the tile, coughing, lungs burning. When I looked up again, the mirror was completely clear. Except my reflection was smiling. It didn't mirror my movements, it stayed perfectly still, eyes hollow, grin stretched too wide. Slowly, it raised a hand. I screamed and scrambled backward, slamming into the wall. The reflection opened its mouth. I waited, it said in my sister's face. And now I'm here. The bathroom light flickered violently. Cracks spiderwebbed across the mirror, spreading faster and faster until... Silence. The light steadied. The mirror was gone. Only an empty frame hung above the sink, as if there had never been glass there at all. Relief hit me so hard, I almost laughed. Then I heard breathing again. This time, it was coming from inside my chest. And no matter how hard I tried to inhale, something else was already breathing for me.